Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So guys, you know my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, also that notification icon so you can never miss an upload. So guys, I actually was recently playing against someone in a regs game. He was using the Raiders playbook, or at least some of it, and I ran into this particular formation, and he actually hit me with a really cool play. It's got a very unique route and unique play. So it's out of the I-form H slot open. I'm not familiar with this formation being in any other playbooks outside of the Raiders playbook. I know the Raiders playbook has been a playbook that's been used by a lot of players online. It's very popular, and maybe you haven't taken a look at this formation, but this is a very unique formation. The play in particular we're going to look at is this particular play, which is deep cross, one of the standard audibles, and the unique route by the fullback, which is this kind of like C route that's like a smush C route, is a very unique route, and it's going to get into weak area of the zones where most people don't have defenders, and it's going to open things up for you for the rest of this offense. Now, I took a look. You can run this play stock, but I actually discovered that if you make a couple adjustments, it's going to give you some fast reads and easy reads, and make it even more difficult for you to stop. So one of the things I noticed is that you want to have your best catching wide receiver in your fullback position. And fortunately for the Raiders is that we're going to have a tight end. We can put him in the fullback position, and that's Darren Waller. So Waller's an OP player. He's one of the best he's the best tight end arguably in the game. So we're going to go ahead and put him in, and we're just going to go ahead and pick this play deep cross, and I'm going to go against random nickel defenses. Let's just go against random nickel defenses and go from there. So basically with this particular play, what we're going to do is we're going to wheel up our running back, and we always want to have the ball on the left side of the hashes, so something from the center left. And the reason why is we want to be able to have that running back go to a wheel route because he always goes to the wide side if he's under the center. The other adjustment we're going to do is we're going to take the outside receiver on the left side, Aguilar, put him in a smoke route. This is going to give us a fast read with our defense. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to motion over Jones. And our progressions are going to be essentially going to be Aguilar, Waller, and then Jones. A lot of times what's going to happen is Waller is going to get in a sweet little area of the zone that you can actually get a fast, easy completion against zone coverages. So let's just go ahead and set this up once again. Motion this guy over. Another thing I like to do is I like to go ahead and hot route the motion receiver. And this will actually open up this little area right there. And that's why it's important to have a good catching wide receiver in that area, or with that fullback, is because we want him to basically be able to catch that guy in the area in that zone. So motion this guy over like this. And if a defender does not pull down, we're just going to go ahead and hit the middle of the field. We're going to also go ahead and look to that spot route, or the smoke route off to the left. So motion this guy over. Now notice this running back route actually becomes wide open on the back side. So it causes a dilemma with someone who runs a lot of zone coverages, is that they have to go ahead and defend that route by the fullback. But if you're on the left side of the hash, he's also got to defend the flat by the running back on the back side too. And if he does over the top coverage, a lot of times what's going to happen is that smoke route will open up also. So Jones's route is basically just a clear out, but as you can see, this route, if he starts chasing after that fullback route, you can hit this too. Now, what if your opponent runs man coverage? Well, that's where things get a little bit tighter, and that's where you're going to be looking for Williams' route on the backside. If you've got a guy that runs a lot of man coverage, you've got a corner out, hopefully you've got a good enough wide receiver, maybe your second best wide receiver you want to put in that slot position so you can actually hit that corner on the backside. Now, if I got an opponent that runs a lot of man coverage against me, you can always go ahead and attack this wheel route as he breaks on the outside, but that's user territory. If I got a guy that's using a lot of man coverage against me, opposed to the wheel route, I can actually do basically an out route with the running back. And that's just going to give me another area of the field that I can hit against my opponent underneath, and allow me to go and hit the flat, because that wheel route is going to go right into a man coverage. But if I want more time, one thing I can do is I can go ahead and look for Jones on the deep route. And I can do that by actually go ahead and blocking my running back to give myself a little bit more time. And hopefully I can go ahead and hit him for a huge play down the field. So this is a really good play to go ahead and throw into a scheme. What I love about it too is that you got a nice little ISO. Give your opponent pretty much the same type of a look. So he might be expecting basically this type of situation. You just go ahead and throw in the run just to keep him honest. And then you can actually go ahead and make adjustments from there with some of the different routes and stuff like that. So I like this play. It's kind of a fun play to go ahead and use, especially if you've got a guy who uses a lot of zone coverages, because this will open up a lot of things underneath. And you've got basically the two areas with the running backs. You got the check downs, and then you could potentially hit them up top for some big plays. So once again, guys, if you like these type of tips, make sure you smash that like button. I'll be rolling out more offensive and defensive tips to take your game to the next level. So thank you for your support. Until next time.